Hi, chat. You can't bot me when I'm the only one here. If I'm the only one here, then I am both the closest and furthest away from last.
You wouldn't hit a raccoon with glasses now, would you?
Exactly. I'm delicate. Anyway, we're back for more Back to the Future.
At least the rocket part came out of this in one piece.
This is a terrible idea, but we're gonna do it anyway.
Boxer, why are you a monster?
You just make a rocket bike. Sure, why not?
Why not?
In 1930.
Sure. What could possibly
All right,
go
I'm
for?
coming, Doc.
I don't even think rocketry was that viable in the 30s.
Probably not. But, you know, Doc Brown's a genius or something. I'm not gonna lie, if there was actually a way to stabilize that looks like it'd be a lot of fun.
You're still in danger, Doc. I'm gonna get you out of here.
What's that?
I said you're still in danger.
Never mind, never mind. Get me out of here and we'll talk later.
They're locked.
I know.
What better West for a Back to the Future game than Zone Eye?
Go left. Spare tire. Nope.
Here's the spare tire to Jimmy the Lock.
Alright. There we go.
Of course.
Well, whatever young Doc built, it certainly has a lot of fuel. Just, you know, burning a little bit of alcohol that we managed to procure.
Yeah, it's very high efficiency. He doesn't actually need to be burning the jets right now.
I got
But
it.
whatever. Yeah. Oh, nice. The cops would never notice or expect this because nobody in their right mind would try and do it.
I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good. I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good.
Of course, Kid Tan is driving it.
What's he doing here?
His key's on the other side.
They won't budge. Kid Tannen's driving the truck.
That explains a lot.
I'll be back.
I'll wait right here.
Keys. The window's shut tight.
Break it. Why not?
Yeah. Make a mess.
I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good.
Marty, gotta think outside the box.
Antenna, huh?
good. The window's shut.
Go back around the other side and poke Kid Tannen in the eye.
Yep.
That was our onion entity.
That's right. He's raiding a party of one.
Legatron says, Kid Tannen must be deaf from all his yelling if he doesn't hear all this. Well, it is a 1930s car. Imagine it's quite loud.
I don't think throwing the hub... Oh, now that's just not fair. It's an antenna.
Yeah, I can tell.
It's a hubcap.
Yeah. Just Boxer. That or he doesn't bother looking in the rearview mirror. Oh wait, this vehicle doesn't seem to have them. You expect a 30s car to have safety features? Rescue dog. Thanks.
Wow, apparently rear view mirrors didn't become a standard until the 60s. Crazy.
No good. The window's shut.
How do we get the window to open?
Just find a way to make it really warm inside the car. Then he'll be forced to open it.
Keys are on the dashboard, but I can't reach them.
You need a protraction appurtenance.
What?
A reach extender.
I need a distraction.
Leave it to me. Hey, driver. You're driving too fast. Watch how you take those curves. What are you trying to do? Kill me?
Not quick enough. Can you distract him again?
No problem. Hey, driver. I demand to know where you're taking me. And how long is it going to be? I object to your tone of voice. And I find this seat distinctly uncomfortable. Do you have a pillow I can sit on? Hey, I'm talking to you, driver. Don't ignore me.
You! Thanks, Doc. I guess that's why they call you the Streak.
How did you know that?
I have my sources. Stand back, Doc.
R.I.P. Marty.
Eat lead, Sagan.
He just cannot hit anything with that.
Ow! Son of a bitch!
Marty's a pretty good shot.
This is a bad idea.
That's the idea.
Why is Kid Tennant still driving after being made aware of all of this, all these shenanigans going on?
It's an adventure game.
Yeah.
The throttle.
Oh my god, do the ambulance thing. Do the aw, perfect opportunity.
Doc, are you okay?
I'm fine. But I wonder what sorts of bizarre repercussions my younger self's invention of a flying bicycle will have on the timeline.
Did you know that would happen?
I had a suspicion. I never could keep those rockets from exploding.
So, what do we do now?
Now we get back to 1986 before our interactions with the past inevitably cascade into a calamitous future. Where'd you leave Einstein?
Doc?
He's not in the pound, is he?
No,
Uh-oh.
but I think we've got bigger problems right now.
Great Scott!
What would you call the genre, or the subgenre for sci-fi that's more or less like magic? Like, it's not really... It's not
That's
hard
usually
sci-fi,
called soft sci-fi.
soft sci-fi. Okay, that makes sense.
Sometimes
It's
sci-fantasy if it's wizardy enough.
Because that is definitely what Back to the Future is. It's like, there's logic, sort of, but
What's happening?
I don't know.
it's kind of whimsical.
We'll have to be careful not to run into ourselves.
Hey, fellas.
All right, McFly. Let's go see the boss.
History says Tanner will be arrested by a rookie cop by the name of Danny Parker.
I fear that nothing will save Hill Valley from descending into the fires of chaos and corruption.
Nothing is over until Kid Tennant says it's over.
Oh, it came out in chapters. Nice.
Yeah. Totally got away until February 2010.
Oh my god, that's such a long time. What are we gonna do in the meantime?
Twilight Shadow, but you have a time machine. Oh yeah.
That's right. You know, I love sci-fi like this, where it's it's the sci-fantasy, but like I know that there are a lot of people who really prefer like more like harder sci-fi, like sci-fi that has more structure and answers
Yeah.
the huge glaring questions. But they're wrong.
Load up episode 2. Make sure that the game is properly captured. It is. Stremmed. Is it going to capture this game?
I can see it.
Yes?
Got it.
Okay. OBS does have it. Okay.
If you
okay, no.
If you have to, Rick, you can always do the switch route and just pipe the OBS feed, like the preview into to Discord, if you had to.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Bum, 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 bum.
I kind of want to know what 20-somethings think of my generation's perception of this movie, because I feel like it, the way I see it is not objective. I just know that. I love this franchise, but at the same time, it's like, okay, yeah, rose-colored glass for sure.
Yeah, I understand that, but at the same time, it's a really fucking good movie.
It is, it's like it's got this charm. It's not afraid to be completely dorky and ridiculous.
What's happening?
I don't know. Unless tomorrow's newspaper. Do you still have it?
Yeah. Local accountant beaten. Left for dead.
Local accountant Arthur McFly was severely beaten and left
saw all
for
three
dead
of
on the
these in the
steps of
theater.
the Hill Valley Courthouse last night.
They're gonna kill my grandpa?
Terrence goons, no doubt. Probably
shouldn't be
retaliation
disappearing.
for Arthur
Yeah.
answering that subpoena you delivered.
Why is
What
he
are we
not
gonna
just
do?
like popping out
I'm
into
not
existence
sure.
directly? Just like,
According to this, your grandfather was dumped on the
are there
doorsteps of the courthouse
probability
5
factors at
minutes
play?
ago.
My dad's picture is disappearing.
That's the time stream
No, you're
catching up with
disappearing.
your grandfather's fatal wounds, which means your father will never be born, and neither will you, unless...
Press B to affirm your existence.
No, they have to jump a few days ago.
When did you last see your grandfather?
4 o'clock in the town
A
square.
couple hours ago,
Let's
actually.
give him enough time to make his deposition.
Right.
We'll have to be careful not to run into us.
Making that decision
That
is
shouldn't be a
enough
problem in your
to.
case. I mean, you were in jail.
All right, let's get moving before the police find us.
Freeze!
Ah,
Step out of the car with your hands up.
Charlie Chatham once says, it feels like it came from a time where movies could feel like the wild and untamed imagination of children, but given a big budget to create them. You're not wrong. And I will say this. With studios giving greenlighting stuff that probably wouldn't be made today, it was a double-edged sword. You had great stuff like this. Spielberg put out a lot of good stuff in that era. And then you also had a lot of incredibly bad schlock
Yeah.
that rightfully deserves to be mocked.
This is bad. This notebook has all of Doc's plans for the flux capacitor and the DeLorean. I'd better make sure it never falls into the wrong hands.
That's not gonna stay that way.
Mask says
What
there was
was
a lot of
that?
stuff in the 80s that
What
could happen
was
to me
what?
today.
Crap!
I heard something back there.
I think you're mistaken, officer.
Well, looks like I caught me a fugitive. Carl Sagan, the speakeasy arsonist.
Alleged speakeasy arsonist, if you don't mind.
Or car.
What the heck kind of buggy is that?
Okay, never mind. He's
Stay
sincere.
back.
Fine.
It's a prototype, still untested, liable to blow up at any moment. Or suddenly take off without warning.
Yes, I got that.
That's
Doc.
so. There it is again.
I think the night air is playing tricks on you, officer.
Oh, that hallucinogenic night air.
Gotta keep.
What is it? Some kind of foreign job? German or something?
Not at all. This is solid American workmanship.
Looks like something out of Buck Rogers.
A year from now, everybody will be driving these babies.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's a promotion in this. You're getting to be a valuable commodity in Hill Valley.
That's... Stop!
Doc,
No! Save your grandfather! I'll be fine until you get back.
you got it, Doc.
What was that?
But anyway, yeah, there's also a lot of movies that were made in the 80s and 90s that would be remade, but not the same way, you know?
455. Artie's got to be in there somewhere, spilling his guts to the DA.
Like if you remade something like Home Alone these days, it wouldn't be the same.
There he is. All I got to do is get to him before...
Mr. Crockett! I was wondering if
Mr.
I could do a
Crockett?
little follow-up interview with you about the plight of poor Mr. Sagan. My sources indicate that Judge Brown will be setting him free tomorrow.
I wouldn't bet on that.
What's that?
Nothing. Listen, can we talk later? I've really got to get to the courthouse right now.
Really? Why?
My grandpa, he needs me as a character witness to get a fishing license.
Oh, well then. Carry on. And do
True,
put that
you can't
vicious
have-
dog of yours on a leash, will you? We have laws about that sort of thing, you know.
Sure, no
You get
problem.
a fishing license without moral certitude.
Ah! Oh, come on, yesterday, Marty. Stop talking and get moving. Einstein?
Now stop breaking the timeline, Einstein.
What is it, boy? Go away, boy! Crap!
Fletcher, I would always be down to MC3K something, but I'm not sure. I've never been certain about the logistics or rules regarding that on Twitch.
Is it a squirrel, Einie? You want to play? Okay, let's play. Want the stick, boy? Want to chase it? I don't think I can throw the stick that far. Go get it, boy. Where are you going, boy? You're killing me, Einie. Okay, let's try this again.
Einstein's a sheepdog. They're used to time travel and
Is it a
paradoxes
squirrel,
and
Einie?
And,
Go get her, Einie. You!
Oh, get this mangy animal away from me!
Come on, Einstein. Get away from the nice lady.
My shoes!
Einstein, no.
Oh!
Way to go, Einie. Now to get into that courthouse and grab Artie before Tannen's guys.
yeah, this was pretty straightforward,
Ah.
and now we're just, you know, messing things up even further.
stuff. Yeah. We're off the book.
Hey. Oh, God. Hey.
According to my calculations, the rotary engine for a full-scale rocket drill requires 1.21 kilowatts of power. Can you check over my work to make sure? Are you all right?
Yeah. But I need to get to Arthur.
Why?
He might be headed for an accident.
Arthur McFly may not be the most coordinated fellow around, but I'm sure he can walk up a flight of stairs. Come on, shouldn't we be getting on with our work? We're on a strict deadline, right?
Sure. But Arthur's on an even deader deadline.
Why are you so suddenly concerned about Arthur?
Oh, hell. Oh, my God. What the hell is that?
What's what?
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to you.
No, I mean before, while I was walking towards you.
Wasn't talking to anyone. I was working on equations for my rocket drill.
No, I mean after. Never mind. Let's get going.
Follow me.
I thought I'd never leave. At least now I have a clear shot to the courthouse. You gotta come with me. Look, you're in a lot of danger. What do you mean I'm in danger? No time to explain, Grand...
Oh, come on.
Artie.
He knows why
Just
he's in
promise me
danger.
you'll stay at the police station until...
Artie McFly. Just the guy we're looking for.
Hey, fellas.
Run!
Get him!
Oh, that's not good.
Artie? I better pick up their trail before I start fading out again.
You've got to go back to the soup kitchen. Just gotta do this all over the shoulder perspective, huh?
Looks clear.
All right, McFly. Let's go see the boss.
The boss.
The boss.
The boss.
The boss.
Artie, how's my favorite accountant doing?
Oh, I've been better.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, McFly. Trixie, take a powder, doll. We got business to discuss.
KO, you boys play nice now. Mwah. Nice to see you again, Audie.
You too, Miss Trotter.
Yeah, we're all happy as clams. Now scram.
God, I kind of want to make a game set in the 80s, but make it really wrong. Like, completely, utterly inaccurate.
Are you guys stupid? What are you thinking? Bringing this fish food to my doorstep? We just thought that was your first mistake. Thinking. Look at me. Do you ever catch me thinking? Huh? Don't answer that. Look, just drag him inside, find out what he told the DA, then get rid of him.
I think we can handle that.
Good. Now, if you don't mind, I've got an arsonist to snuff out. And will one of you slobs start hauling these crates in?
We're on it, kid.
So far, so good. Huh. I better get in there quick.
I had the idea for a stupid time travel game.
Contents. One winged goddess. Oops.
Not anymore, it isn't.
Hmm.
The idea of it is that instead of just traveling back to the past, you travel to a theme park version of the past, which I guess would be like a little bit like Back to the Future, except where they try to maintain realism, there is no realism maintained whatsoever.
Nice.
The keys to the DeLorean. Nice fit. Here goes nothing.
Probably the Old West would be good for that. I mean, people always get that one wrong, apparently.
Clean out the bloodstains, cue ball. Shit. I'm not a gangster, I'm a freaking butler. Now, which one of you guys goes in first? Jeez, for a gal with no arms, you sure is heavy. Whoops.
Ow! Do you mind? I'm trying to conduct a professional interrogation over here.
Where should I put this?
Just shove it behind the bar.
I'll just shove you behind the bar.
Come on, Artie. Jeez, how much chloroform did you put on that rag anyway?
What?
Because I'm having a hard time bringing Sleeping Beauty here around.
Let me see.
Chloroform, one of the other underrated adventure game
about
items.
Doing the DA.
D-A.
Hello, Miller.
D-D.
You see what I'm working with?
Oh, I see
here?
Marty McFly is the Jack in the Box.
Seems to be catching.
Zane, wake up.
Oh, sorry, boss. The stupid cold's got me wiped out.
Well, try to stay awake long enough to finish that poster, will you? We got a club to open in a few days. And turn off that sign, would you? Wake up, sleepyhead.
No wonder Artie's so out of it.
Wake up, sleepyhead.
Panic button. Zane's got a cold.
El Kid.
Gotta change this place into an upscale nightclub. Or maybe that's just the name of the speakeasy. Sheet of paper.
What do I spy with my little eye? Word games?
I figure we put Kid's Wall of Fame gallery up over the bar.
That ought to give the place a touch of class.
Is this a key to a code, or is it just the code?
I, low, in.
What it's probably going to be is somebody's going to ask you for the password, and they're going to say some sentence, and whatever the last word they said is the first word of your sentence.
Okay.
There's not much left in here. Probably just enough to knock out one of them.
Cause, you know, nothing says class like pictures of dead guys.
Wow, not bad.
Be back in a sec.
I can't take that. Zane would know something's up.
Eggs over easy. And raisin toasts.
McFly! Great.
You can't kill him if he's asleep.
This is true.
Come on, Artie.
You can't kill someone who's unconscious.
Gotta get rid of these guys before Artie wakes up.
I hope the Sisters of Mercy approve of our redecorating.
Roulette table. Sure, this should work.
Yeah.
Oh, hey guys. I don't feel so.
Zane, wake up, you lazy bum.
Must have been the cold.
Cold my eye. He's been dipping into the inventory.
The inventory.
One more on down.
I'm an accountant.
2 to
I
go.
know what that means.
Think there's a way we could get Rip Van Winkle here talking in his sleep?
Yeah, I sleep-talked once. That's how I ended up married to Mildred.
Remind me to sleep slap you later tonight.
Trixie Trotter, world-famous chanteuse. I never heard of her. Sleep tight, moron. He's a good artist, but he can't hold his chloroform. Sleep tight,
I
moron.
would be very
Good
fearful
artist.
of a person who can hold their
But
chloroform.
he can't hold his chloroform.
That is a person that no mortal
L.
or immortal could stop.
L.
It gives me like
Switch.
Haven Celestia ideas.
Ow. Nice.
What the?
I think we blew a fuse.
Well, go up to the soup kitchen and get a new one.
Why me?
You'd rather hang around and talk to this guy, huh?
3 days are here again.
Yeah, I'll just get that fuse.
Come on, Artie, wake up. You're sleeping your life away. Literally.
I don't think there's any more in here.
It's empty.
Yeah.
Do we have like handcuffs or something?
Oh, God.
Well, we will have a bottle in a second.
You're trying my patience, Artie.
Nope, just
German's
don't even
Canadian
question
whiskey.
that the panic button got flipped on its own.
You know
Everything
those
here is
things are.
glitchy.
Yeah.
It's new. It's glitchy.
Premium bootleg hooch.
It was made by Tesla.
Nikola Tesla.
Come on, Artie, wake.
Don't want to disturb his beauty rest.
Hey, get me out of here!
Keep your shirt on.
I'm not sure I can promise that, madam.
Wake up.
Trixie Trotter, world famous chanteuse. I never heard of her. Nah. He's too far away.
This is all very confusing. I think I'll take a nap.
Artie? Artie! Ah, jeez. I figure we put Kid's Wall of Fame gallery up over the bar.
That ought to give the place a touch of class.
Cause, you know, nothing says class like pictures of dead guys.
He's too far away.
I should get closer. They can't leave this area.
I hope the Sisters of Mercy approve of our redecorating.
Dispatch the goons. Let's see, the elevator's over there.
I don't think so. Maybe not. Not sure what that'll do.
What else we got? Empty chloroform bottle.
This is gonna be the swellest speakeasy in Hill Valley.
It's gonna be the only speakeasy in Hill Valley.
Oh,
Trixie Trotter, world famous.
Hey!
Hey!
What was that?
Must be some wiring problems with the emergency button. I hope the Sisters of Mercy... Matches!
What happened?
Can't believe he went and got a
Got
bottle
knocked
smashed
out.
over his head.
You know, it just happens. Okay.
120 proof. Whoa.
Do
I
that
hope the
again, but with
Sisters of
cue ball
Mercy-
out of here.
Again?
Must have been a faulty fuse.
Well, go get one that ain't so faulty.
You know, some people know how to say please every now and then.
Fall for the same trick twice.
Wham! Right in the kisser.
Nice. This game is silly.
Hey, you. Wait, do I know you?
Not for about 40 years.
Is anyone
Whoa.
down there?
Everything's spinning.
Come on, Artie. Let's get out of here before these jerks get a chance to kill you.
Wait a minute. They were gonna kill me?
Great.
This isn't funny, guys.
Perfect timing. Hang on, Grandpa. We've got a pickup to make.
High five.
Need a lift?
I thought you'd never ask. Ah, what's he doing here?
It's a long story.
We'll drop him off. It's fine.
Oh, son of a...
And then I carried Artie to the DeLorean and came back to get you.
Fascinating.
So we can go home now, right?
Not yet. We still have this loose end to tie up.
No, don't tie me up again.
He's coming around.
Please be careful. You won't be safe in Hill Valley as long as Kit Tannen remains at large.
Don't worry, I'm going far away from Hill Valley, and I'm never coming back.
No! He's got to hook up with Grandma.
What's her name?
It's Sylvia.
You know a woman named Sylvia?
No.
Well, she knows you. We'll know you. It's vitally important that you two meet.
Oh, I get it. You want me to be part of some undercover sting operation.
No, possibly.
Are you G-Man?
Uh-huh.
Something like that.
Sure, anything for Uncle Sam. I'll stay nearby and wait for this Sylvia. But in the meantime, I'll lay low.
Good man.
When can I expect to see you?
That was a close call.
You think he'll be okay?
You're not fading out, are you? Besides, Arthur will be completely out of danger come August 25th.
August 25th?
That's the date Kit Tannen is finally put behind bars. How's that picture of your dad?
Still there.
Good. Let's get out of here before we accidentally elect Hoover to a second term.
Well, everything looks okay.
Are you sure?
See, McFly residence. So, want to come in? Maybe hang out a while? I want my dad to see for himself that you're still around.
I'd love to, Marty, but...
You've got to go. I understand, Doc. You've got a life to lead, kids to raise and all that.
No, I've got to go to the bank and stop that estate sale you told me about.
Oh.
You go find your pop. I'll be back within the hour.
See you soon, Doc. All right.
It's hard to me to think that Doc
Dad
just
must
drives
use that
the
to haul
DeLorean
away all those
around,
books
but
from Doc's estate sale.
It is a car.
Wonder if Biff finished the wax job on my 4x4. Hey, anyone home? There's something wrong with my key.
Please, not now. Tomorrow. Give me another day.
Another day? Dad, what are you talking about?
Marty? No, that's impossible. Marty was run out of town.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Run out of town? What are you talking about, Dad? Let me in.
This is a trick. Go away.
Leave us alone! Haven't we suffered enough?
Mom. Get Dave and Linda.
They left town years ago, which you would know if you really were Marty.
How can I convince you?
Tell me something only Marty would know.
When I was 8 years old, I set fire to the living room rug.
That's right.
Oh my lord! What are you waiting for, George? Let him in!
Stupid locks. Marty!
Oh my God, Dad! What happened to you?
What do you think happened, butthead?
Biff!
I thought we told you to stay out of town, shrimp.
Biff,
Hey, Dots.
whatever's going on, I'm sure we can handle it. Reasonably. Who were they?
Like you don't know Cliff and Riff. What do you think we should do with them, baby bro? What we should have done years ago, big bro. I'm gonna enjoy this, McFly.
Wait, I'm trying to process here. What the hell did you do to my dad?
Your dad's been in that wheelchair since before you were born, butthead. And you better hope he has a spare, cause you're gonna need one in like 3 seconds. Ooh.
Tell me. Why can't you pick on somebody else?
We do! We pick on lots of guys. It's kind of our thing.
Here's what I still don't understand. What about my mom? I mean, how did she end up with my dad?
Beats us. Guess she has a thing for losers. She could have had any one of us, but she went for old Gimpy McFly.
I got a question. Why are you guys so pissed at me?
You don't remember? You've really lost it, McFly. Think back. The thing with the manure truck.
Which one?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hey!
And another thing. What are you guys doing here anyway?
It's that time of the month. Time for Georgie to pay up. We usually take the payment in cash, but this month we can take it out of your hide.
Biff! So now the Tannins are some kind of minor league mafia?
Hey, watch who you're calling minor league. The Tannen gang's the 5th most dangerous crime family in California. We got connections all over the place.
Great that they're willing to
No
talk
way.
about this. So
You don't believe me?
Biff, no!
Bang! Ha ha! Check it out.
to your family from mine. In gratitude for your continued service, J.J. Valenti.
That's Don Valenti, godfather of the Sacramento mob. The third most dangerous crime family in California.
Okay, but where do these other tannins come from?
From a mommy tannin and a daddy tannin. It's called the birds and the bugs, butthead.
Here's what I still don't understand. How long have you been coming down on my dad like this?
Ever since that school dance, when Georgie laid Biff out in the parking lot. Shut up, it's not funny. Someone messes with the Tannen family, the Tannen family never lets him forget about it.
Oh, I was wondering.
Don't.
One more question. Biff, what happened to you? When I left here, you were kind of afraid of my dad.
Afraid? No Tannen ain't never been afraid of no McFly.
Fade.
I'll take that. Later.
Piece of cake.
I never should have let that floozy talk me out of rubbing out your grandfather.
Huh? Kid?
No one in Hill Valley messes with the Tannen family.
This one's also alive, by the way.
Stop! Marty, get in! This timeline's been compromised.
No kidding!
No. It's a good thing you can easily divide futures into good and bad.
Somehow, something we did in 1931 allowed Kid Tannen to escape his fate with justice. As a consequence, the Tannens have been unchecked in Hill Valley for over 50 years.
Ah, jeez, they robbed the arcade?
We've got to go back to the day Kid Tannen was supposed to be
ultimate
arrested.
80s crime.
Figure out what went wrong and fix it. Otherwise, you could be forever stuck in a town owned by the Tannens.
Not an option, Doc. Punch it.
Okay, to be fair, this whole scene makes it feel very much, like a Back to the Future 4 or something, like, feels right at home.
Okay, Doc, let's run through this again.
Kind of glad they didn't make
Kid
another
Tannen
sequel
is
to that.
supposed to be betrayed by his mole, the singer named Trixie Trotter.
That hot babe I saw coming out of the speakeasy.
Exactly. When she does, history says Tannen will be arrested by a rookie cop by the name of Danny Parker.
Parker. Hey, do you think he's related to Jennifer Parker, my girlfriend?
Could be.
Heavy.
In any event, somehow we've changed history so that neither of these events happens, condemning your family to generations of abuse at the hands of the Tannen crime family. You need to go back into Tannen's speakeasy, find out what's gone wrong, and get Kid Tannen arrested.
No problem, Doc. Let me just put on my hat and I'm good to go. Is the mustache really necessary?
It's essential. You can't let Kid know that you're the same troublemaker that foiled his attempt to kill me.
Are you sure you can't come in with me?
It's far too dangerous. You may be easy to disguise with your nondescript features, but ever since my daring escape from the police and the mob, my distinctive face has been plastered over every paper from here to Reno.
Nondescript.
I'll find a safe place to hunker down. That flop house ought to fit the bill. You can find me there if you need me.
Looks like Emmett's been busy.
The Salvation Station.
Pardon me, sir. From the way you're dressed and your general aura of seediness, I can infer only one thing. You're heading for Tannen's speakeasy. Am I right?
No?
At least you possess enough shame to lie about it. Unfortunately, I don't have the power to stop you, but I beg you to tarry here a few more seconds and listen to my song. Me, 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 me. You say you've lost your self-respect, but you should care.
Good song.
What in heaven's name?
Oh, sorry, Miss Strickland. Just a little experimental prototype gone momentarily awry.
Mr. Brown, why is there a dog in that vehicle?
Why? Well, to advance the human condition, of course. Hello, Sonny.
Sonny? Mr. Crockett, what are you doing in that getup?
It's just my new look. I'm trying to prove that you can dress like a gangster without being a gangster. You know?
How exciting! You'll have to give me an exclusive sometime. Right now, I've got some souls to save.
And you'll have to get an eyeful of my newest experiment.
You're not angry about the rocket drill?
Water over the bridge. I've moved on to bigger and better things. Come by the gazebo when you get a chance. I'll be setting up. You won't believe what Einie and I have been up to.
Famous last words. All right. Now where's that speakeasy?
Wait, I just realized.
What?
Or wait, no. Because I thought for a second that the Einie that he's talking about, I'm just like, wait, how can Einie be in 1931 and 1986? That would make the dog over 50 years old. But no, it's the dog traveled to the past, and now he's hanging out with young Einstein. Or he's hanging out with young Emmett.
Yeah. Look at this. Episode 2, they finally filled out the background here. You can see the theater.
Nice.
Yeah.
And walk all the way back here.
I was just wondering if Doc Brown was doing a like Roach with the Witcher thing, where Geralt has his horse is named Roach. The horse dies a lot, and every time he gets a new horse, it's a black mare that he names Roach. He's gone through like dozens of them, but they always look the same. They always have the same name.
Now, we know that Doc's dog in 1955 was named Copernicus.
Copernicus, yeah.
Oh, was that the light of his life?
Who sent you?
Ulysses S. Grant.
What did you bring me?
Meat and potatoes.
What's the word?
Words are for wimps.
Ew.
Ew.
Hoover 28. A chicken in every pot. How's that working out, Herbie?
Who is the king of Siam?
Am I?
What will you do if there's a raid?
Radio for help?
Where you born?
Borneo.
Welcome to El Kid, sir.
Okay. A bit of a stretch, but sure.
Maybe he was just looking for somebody to give the wrong answers.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to once again present the hottest little number this side of the Rockies. And when I say my pleasure, I think you all know what I'm talking about, am I right? So let's have a big L Kid welcome for the one, the only, Trixie Trotter.
They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care.
Out of my way, kid. I got some sorrows to drown.
I am my own superintendent. My star is on the ascendant. That's why I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
I know you. You're...
Parker. Oscar Danny Parker. Hill Valley PD. Have we met? You look familiar.
Nah.
Well, stranger, sit down and have a drink on me.
I hear you've been having troubles.
Troubles? Buddy, nobody knows the troubles I've seen.
Want to talk about them?
Do I? Do I? Yeah, I do. Listen, it all started when this car...
Every morning, every evening, ain't we got fun? Not much money, oh, but honey, ain't we got fun?
Whoopee!
Yeah. Now, about those troubles.
I don't want to wallow in misery. I came here to get happy. Hallelujah!
In the winter, in the summer, don't we have fun?
Shouldn't you be arresting Tannen?
For what?
Well, for running a speakeasy, for one thing.
Well, I like this speakeasy. So there. Besides, if I arrested him, I'd have to arrest you and me and everyone else in here. And that's just way too much work for one little cop like me.
Should you be drinking so much on duty?
Probably not, but this joint ain't open when I'm off duty.
See you later, Danny.
I'll be here.
I'm supposed to get this guy to arrest Kid Tannen tonight?
You in?
Why not?
Bet on
Double
double
zero.
zero. Just gonna waste all of the assumedly 1930s money doc game.
You're just like, yes, I like to put all my money on 00, and you put down $50 in $2 bills from 1875.
Come to me, my melancholy baby. Cuddle up and don't be blue. All your fears are foolish fancy, maybe. You know, dear, that I'm
Danny.
in love with
You!
So about those troubles.
It all started on June 14th. I was chasing down one of Tannen's boys when this car, straight out of Buck Rogers, popped up out of nowhere and ran my car off the road.
No.
Then later, I lost track of a witness. The poor schlub hasn't been heard from since.
That wasn't your fault.
And then, to top it off, I somehow managed to lose custody of an 80-year-old arsonist. When not one, but two of those godforsaken space cars showed up and whisked him away.
That's unbelievable.
That's what the chief said. Demoted me on the spot. My family sent me to a psychiatrist because they thought I was seeing things. And worst of all, my gal Betty left me because she thinks I'm a bad provider and a head case.
Betty, as in Jennifer's grandma Betty?
What?
Listen, Danny, it's really important that you get back together with Betty.
Ah, that ship sailed. What the heck with her? I got a little secret that'll set me up with women twice as classy as Betty'll ever be.
You've got a secret? What is it?
I don't think I should tell you. When I'm sad like this, I don't think straight. But listen.
Yes?
I like you. You're my new best friend.
See you later, Danny.
I'll be here.
secret song. The secretest song on the album, secret song.
Whisper in my ear, so no one can hear. Secrets are for sharing love, they're not meant for blaring love. Whisper in my ear, so no one can hear. Shh. Whisper in my ear, let me read you soft and clear. Don't make it fortissimo, make it pianissimo.
Danny.
You.
Whisper in my ear.
So about that secret.
Oh, yeah. My secret. Well, you're my pal, so I can tell you, but don't let it get out. I've been working for Tannen for over a month now.
What?
It's true. All I gotta do is look the other way while evidence is getting destroyed or a truck full of gin is coming across the county line, and Tannen makes sure an extra bunch of bills makes their way into my pay envelope. Great deal, huh?
No, not a great deal.
What's the problem? People need to drink, right? As long as no one's getting hurt, why shouldn't Daniel J. Parker make a few bucks on the action?
But people are getting hurt. Kid's a killer.
Ah, that's just rumors and circumnavigational evidence. Although, that wall of fame is pretty spooky. Oh God, I've made a horrible mistake. I thought if I could get my hands on some money, that Betty'd take me back. But when she finds out what I'd done, she'll never even talk to me again. What have I done?
Come on, Danny, pull yourself together. It's not so bad.
Not so bad. I'm a corrupt cop who's lost his only chance at true love. How's that not so bad?
Hang in there, Danny.
Oh, God.
Let's manipulate your emotions a little bit more.
Every morning, every evening, ain't we got fun? Not much money, oh, but honey, ain't we got fun? The rent's unpaid, dear. We haven't
The chat can't see your speech options because of the bear form.
Danny.
You.
Hold on, let me.
Trust me, things will get better. Just keep listening to the music.
What you think of Jonas?
None of the words help
What?
anymore.
I don't think there's anything in the speakeasy that can turn this guy around right now. Hang in there, Danny.
Oh, God.
Now, if we just win him a bunch of money, he wouldn't have to work for Tannen anymore.
Hey, bartender.
What'll it be?
So about this, portrait gallery of yours.
What about it?
What's it all about? Who are those guys?
The caricatures hanging along the wall of honor commemorate those who are no longer with us on account of having ticked off one Irving Kid Tannen.
They're the guys the kids killed?
Well, of course not. They're just a bunch of guys that Kid didn't particularly like, and that at a later date turned up dead. It's what do you call it? A circumstantial coincidence. Yeah.
What are you drawing?
Another celebrity caricature.
You drew those?
Prohibition ain't gonna last forever, Bub. I gotta have a skill I can fall back on when all this goes away.
Think you could do a caricature of me?
Sure. Presto!
That really doesn't look like me.
I didn't have much to work with.
What can you tell me about Trixie?
You trying to put the moves on kids, Dame?
No way.
Good, because
Wait,
if you did, I'd
said
probably be
skirt of the
hanging you
dialogue.
on the wall of honor. Know what I mean?
Weird.
Got any tips for getting Parker in the right frame of mind?
Well, I ain't no Carl Jung, but I've noticed that when he's boozing it up like he is tonight, Danny Boy's particularly receptive to the lyrical stylings of Miss Trotter.
Huh?
Yeah, some guys are inspired by great works of art, others get their ideas from lounge singers. Go figure.
So is your cold all better?
My cold?
Yeah, when I saw you a few hours ago, you were sneezing like crazy.
Mister, I ain't had a cold in over 2 months.
Oh yeah, right. Sorry. Wrong guy. I'll have a drink.
What's your poison?
Peps, on second thought, forget it.
Suit yourself.
Who are you working on now?
Boris Karloff. What do you think?
Not bad. Thanks for the talk.
Next time, order a drink. This ain't no library, you know.
Excuse me, are you Trixie Trotter?
That's what it says on my dressing room door. At least, it would if I had a dressing room.
What's a nice gal like you doing with a guy like Tannen?
Oh, kid ain't so bad. He just takes some...
Hey, Toots, any chance you could sing that can number? The guys really love the way it shows off your, assets.
Whatever you say, kid.
And quit lazing around. I ain't paying you to yak with the drunks.
You ain't paying me at all, you bum.
You doing this for
What were
free?
we talking about again?
You were telling me what a great guy Kid is.
Yeah, I guess he is a pretty crummy boyfriend. But until my insurance policy checks out, I guess I'm stuck with him.
Insurance?
Yeah. Look, I may not be the brightest bulb in the marquee, but even I know you don't break up with a creep like Kid without something to keep him from going all crazy on you.
What's this insurance policy all about?
Are you kidding? There's only one person I trust with my secrets. But I ain't seen him in weeks.
You don't mean
Artie McFly.
Artie McFly?
You know him?
Not as well as I thought.
Before he took a powder, Artie was tutoring me in all sorts of stuff. Etiquette, philosophy, accounting. He's a regular Renaissance man. He even had one of those smart guy professor's pipes, see?
Can I borrow this?
Sure. I've been secretly working on my get out of kid card for weeks now. But Artie's the only one I trust to check my work. You can't be too careful when you're dealing with a maniac like Kid, you know.
Trixie's real name is Sylvia, isn't it?
Hey, if I arrange a meeting with Artie, could you use that insurance of yours?
Use it. Heck, if what I'm sitting on pans out, I could send that bozo all the way to the big house.
I'll see what I can do. Nice caricatures up there, huh?
Yeah, Zane's an ace cartoonist. But it's kinda hard for me to look at all those faces knowing the guys they belong to are all 6 feet under.
I really like your voice.
Thanks. You should hear me when I ain't so under the weather.
You're sick?
Oh yeah, sore throat. That's why I'm giving Cue Ball so many extended solos tonight.
I kinda wondered about that. Do you know Sister Christian?
I don't do religious tunes. I sing popular songs, kiddo. You want hymns? Go to a church.
You know what you'd sing great? This one song by...
Pick it up with the piano player. He does the set list.
Hey, your songs seem to have a big effect on Officer Parker over there.
I am humbled and gratified that my musical gifts have fallen upon such receptive ears.
I don't care. What are those? Are they lyrics for one of your songs?
I haven't memorized them yet.
Break a leg out there.
Thanks.
She's supposed to turn on Kid Tannen tonight? Okay, Doc, if you say so. I don't care. It's the lyrics to her song.
You.
You talking to me?
Yeah, jerk. I saw you making eyes at my Eunice.
Oh, lay off, Ernie. He's kind of cute.
You think you can just waltz in here and make a play for another fella's girl?
Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah, see?
What are you gonna do about it, chicken?
That's it. You're toast.
Wow.
It helps to be the only
Looks
sober
like
guy
you need
in
to
here.
cool off for a few.
Uh, already know.
Marty, yes!
Way down in Louisiana, down in New Orleans. Maybe not.
Hey, I do the singing round here.
Sorry, lady. I didn't mean to get your boyfriend kicked out of the club.
Oh, water under the bridge. You want to keep his seat warm?
Thanks anyway.
Anything else around here? Poster?
I don't know about world famous, but she's not a bad entertainer.
Hey, nice suit. Where'd you get it?
Costume shop at the mall. I had it custom made.
Yeah? Quality material. Who are you? Where you from?
The name's, Sonny Crockett. Nobody. I mean, you don't know me. I come from a very different place.
Come on, what's the dope? Spill it, or I'll...
Go easy, kid. From the cut of the suit, I'm thinking he might be with the Valenti gang.
Is that so?
Yes?
Prove it. You ain't leaving till you show me some bona fides.
This.
I've got a little something here that might convince you.
Don't even blink.
It's not a real gun. It's not a real gun, I swear. It's a gift from Don Valenti. See?
To your family from mine, in gratitude for your continued service, J.J. Valenti. Looks like little Sonny Crockett here really is with the Sacramento boys. You got stones, Pee-wee. I like that. Have yourself a drink on the house. Matches, put down your gun. You look like a moron.
Hey.
Take a hike, Squirt.
God, the kind of corruption on the audio actually makes his growl more menacing. Oh, and he was halfway in the door just there.
He's back.
The corruption on the audio makes his growl more menacing. That's sort of like how it worked with Mel Blanc's screaming.
Those are not a ton of typos.
Oh, it couldn't record that high of a pitch.
Yeah, he was
or
always
intensity.
maxing out the 40s microphones.
Yeah. Back then, dynamic range wasn't really a thing.
And you know what? We love Mel Blanc all the more for it.
O'Malley and Sons.
I kind of like his
Time
later
for a
voices,
haircut
'cause
now, even if they were open. Besides,
He
they
got a-
probably cut it too short.
he would get a little bit deeper in his later years, you know. So when he was doing Bugs, he was more, you know, it was like got a little bit more of this going on.
Majestic Arms. Transients welcome. Well, they don't get more transient than me and Doc. Hey, Doc. How's the room?
It's a little cleaner than I would have imagined for a Depression-era flophouse. How are your investigations going?
I saw him.
Who?
My grandpa, on his streetcar for just a second. Doc, we gotta find him.
Why?
Trixie thinks she's got something that could put Kid away, but Artie's the only one who can tell her for sure. I guess he's kind of her tutor or something.
Ah, so that's the connection. When your grandfather disappeared from Hill Valley for 2 months, the bond between him and Miss Trotter was severed, eventually leading to a timeline in which Trixie lost the nerve to betray Tannen.
Yeah?
We've got to find your grandfather.
Any sign of Artie?
Haven't spotted him yet.
Doc, Parker's in worse shape than we thought. We've screwed up his life so bad he's been dumped by Jennifer's future grandmother.
Ah,
I know.
Marty, it's more important than ever that you get Officer Parker back on his destined path. If Jennifer never exists, then I'll never take you to 2015 to save your kids. Then old Biff will never...
Paradox City, got it.
I'm wondering why the paradox hasn't happened already.
Yeah.
Where'd you park the DeLorean?
I hid it in the DeSoto lot. Nobody's buying cars these days, so it should be safe in there.
Hey, who did burn down Tannen's original speakeasy anyway?
I still don't know. I'd really like to find out before we go home.
I never did get a straight answer about why he came back to 1931 in the first place.
It's, personal. When this is over, I'll tell you all about it.
I'm gonna hold you to that, you know. Can you explain all this? I'm confused.
It's very simple. In the original timeline, Timeline A, the speakeasy arsonist was never caught, creating one of Hill Valley's enduring historical mysteries.
Okay.
When I traveled back to 1931, I created Timeline B, in which I was misidentified as the arsonist and subsequently killed by Kid Tannen's goons. Einstein came with me, and somehow he ended up in the DeLorean when its failsafe mechanism triggered, sending it back to 1986.
Which is where I came in.
Precisely. You traveled back to June 14th, 1931, creating Timeline C, a world in which Carl Sagan wasn't rubbed out by Kid Tannen. But Arthur McFly was served with a subpoena.
And shot by Kid Tannen's goons.
Yes. So you jumped back in time 6 hours, creating Timeline D, saving your grandfather's life, but somehow preventing Kid Tannen from meeting his date with justice.
Which is why the Tannens were so powerful when we jumped back to 86.
Uh-huh. So now we've returned to August of 1931, creating Timeline E, in which, fingers crossed, we'll send Tannen to prison where he belongs. Got it?
Sure.
Good.
One question.
What?
Can you explain all this? I'm confused.
Bum.
Flo says, wait, so which is it? Multiple timeline theory or normal time travel?
Yes.
It's squishy.
Why are Tannens
Normal
always
time
such
travel?
jerks anyway?
It's hard to say. Rogue Neanderthal genes in their DNA, perhaps.
It's a little of both. That you have multiple timelines, but somehow they kind of want to become one timeline. But it takes
time.
some sort of vague notion of time for that to happen.
See, I actually liked Endgame's thing for this because they're just like, nope, it just always branches. Whenever you do something different, it just branches and becomes a separate thing.
Yeah.
You cannot change the future. Your future.
Okay, I better get back to fixing history.
Be careful, Marty.
You time travel, might as well be hopping to alternate universes.
And then Ant-Man's like, so Back to the Future's a bunch of bullshit?
Oh yeah, he did say that in that movie, didn't he?
Yeah.
Could Arthur be in there? It's way too dark and crowded for me to tell.
Sonny, you're just in time.
How have you been, Emmett? I know I haven't seen you in a couple of months.
I'm great, and I owe it all to you.
Really?
Yes. That argument I had with my father during our jet drill experiment gave me the incentive to finally quit that dreary court job. I've committed myself full-time to a life of science.
So, thanks for watching Einstein while I've been away.
It's been a pleasure. He's proven to be a surprisingly willing test subject. It's almost as if he's been working with me for years.
More like decades. What's the story with the little car and all this equipment?
Einstein and I are conducting a few experiments with this 1/4 scale model to work out a few hitches in my planned demonstration at the Hill Valley Expo in a couple of months.
A radio-controlled car?
No. Well, yes, but there'll be so much more than that. It will amaze the world. Aha! Got it!
Got what?
I'll show you. Ready to go, Einstein? Watch this! When this baby hits 23 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious cow flop.
Cow flop.
Einstein!
No!
Get him out of there!
Not to worry. I've got a fail-safe eject mechanism around here someplace. See? Nothing to worry about.
Nothing. I'll go see if I can find something to help. Or someone.
The boundaries of the walkable area are kind of weird.
Hey, Doc, I could use a little help.
What's the problem?
Why didn't you tell me I'd run into your younger self tonight?
Because I don't remember being out here tonight. Clearly, your interactions with my younger self 2 months ago have slightly altered my personal timeline. I never have the nerve to perform public experiments like he's doing. No matter. Those experiments will be forgotten once I've seen Frankenstein.
Frankenstein?
Yes.
The movie?
Right
No,
now,
the
my
actual
younger
guy.
self is fiddling around down there with rocket propulsion systems for his demonstration at the expo.
The thing that'll kick off your scientific career.
Exactly. Now, the rockets are a horrible idea, and I'll soon realize that they'll never work. But eventually, I'll wander into that movie theater and see Frankenstein and clear my mind. I've kept the ticket stub from that movie in my wallet ever since. See?
Why?
Because it's during this movie that I'll have the inspiration for my breakthrough at the expo.
It doesn't have anything to do with reanimating the dead, does it?
Not the way you're thinking, no. But during that famous scene when Colin Clive turned the wheel that raised that shrouded figure into the tower, and that bolt of lightning struck, well, let's just say more than one brain was reanimated that night.
Save Einstein.
Emmett's not having much luck getting Einstein off the courthouse.
I'm not surprised. Einstein's a smart dog, but heights give him the willies.
What can we do?
I've got it.
What?
Just get my younger self distracted, and I'll handle the rest.
Okay, I better get back to fixing history.
Be careful, Marty.
Don't worry, Emmett. I'm sure you'll get it right someday.
Oh, I'm not worried about that. Right now, I'm more concerned with Einstein.
What's up with you and Edna? A couple months ago, I could swear she was making goo-goo eyes at you.
That was before my father had her Stay Sober Society meeting thrown out of our house. Now she takes every opportunity she can get to snipe at me and my work. It's very distracting.
What went wrong with your rocket car?
I'm not entirely sure. As soon as we get Einstein down, I'm gonna go look for it.
Do you know anything about Officer Danny Parker?
My pop says he's a good cop when he's not drinking.
Good.
Of course, now I hear he drinks all the time.
You know anything about Trixie Trotter?
The songbird of the Sierras? The nightingale of the north? The floozy of the foothills? Never heard of her. And I've definitely never snuck into Tannen's speakeasy to listen to her.
Have you seen that Frankenstein movie yet? I hear it's pretty inspirational.
Not yet. I've been so busy with my rocket car that I haven't found the time. But I'm planning on going tonight. At least I will once I get Einstein down.
Why don't you go look for your car now?
And leave Einie stuck on a ledge? Never! Dogs are much more important than any silly rocket car. Especially one that doesn't work at all.
Why don't you take a break from Einstein Patrol for a minute? Maybe go see a movie or something.
Thanks for the offer, Sonny. When once Emmett Lathrop Brown sets his mind on a task, nothing can distract him from his purpose. And right now, that purpose is rescuing your dog.
Well, I'll go off and see if I can get some help.
You do that. I'll stay here and see if I can think of a way to get Einie off that ledge. Don't touch those! They're very sensitive!
Sorry.
Oh, you mean touch like this?
Don't touch those! They're very sensitive!
Sorry.
Touch.
Hey, Edna.
Mr. Crockett, what can I do for you?
What was that song you were singing earlier?
Do you like it? I wrote it myself. It really gets the toes tapping at the Stay Sober Society meetings. Although I suppose that could be the Shakes. Would you like to hear it again?
Sure.
I knew if I waited long enough, somebody would request it. You say you've lost your self-respect, but you should care. It's not too late to redirect and start to care. Don't despise the good and pure. Time to rise up from the sewer. Wash off all that foul manure. Show the world you care. You should care. You should care what people think of you. Of goals that you could name, reclaiming your good name is what you ought to do. You should care. You should care. If your reputation is in disrepair, it's not going to hurt you to reclaim your virtue, for you should care.
Catchy.
You really think so?
Yeah, it's, got a good hook to it.
One needs a good hook if one is fishing for souls.
Do you think I could have a copy of your You Should Care lyrics? I've, got a club of my own that could really use some inspiring.
Sure. Let me just get a page out of the hymnal. There you are.
Hey, thanks. Hey, I got a hot lead for you.
Oh? What is it?
Young scientist strands dog on courthouse roof.
What?
Look over there.
Oh, for goodness sake. Mr. Brown.
Please, Miss Strickland, not now. Can't you see I've got a rather delicate situation on my hands at the moment? My trial run...
Trial run? Public hazard, I call it. And I'm sure my editor will agree. This scientific enterprise of yours represents a clear and present danger to public safety.
You know what represents a clear and present danger to public safety? Your singing voice.
There's no need to get personal, Mr. Brown.
Believe me, I have no intention of getting personal with you.
I'm relieved to hear it. Flying cars, of all the ridiculous juvenile
You mock
notions.
me, but just imagine a world in which traffic jams and car crashes are a thing of the past.
I might be more inclined to listen to you if your maiden voyage hadn't ended in a crash on one roof and a stranded dog on another.
I'm working on getting him down. Einie, how'd you get down? Clever dog.
Well, fortune favors you tonight, but I warn you to be more careful in the future.
Now, how to get that rocket car back down?
Ce n'est pas.
Hey, boy, take a whiff of this. Gotta love that nose.
And he's just like, tobacco.
Ah, there we go.
I've been laying low, officer, but I've got to go to the pictures once in a while.
Hello, Arthur.
Officer?
I'll take it from here.
But...
We can talk at the Majestic, away from prying eyes.
Yeah, Einstein, you done good.
Ooh, look at that banner.
Hill Valley Expo, October 12th through the 15th. Doc says the expo was the day he officially became a scientist. Seems like he's running a couple months ahead of schedule.
Okay, yeah. Legatron is leaking some art from Cosmo Perry, yeah. Who is the guy who draws what looks like stills. It looks like a still out of Dawn Blue films.
Welcome back, sir.
But they're like furry versions of popular
Looks like
things.
Parker's
Usually it's
still
of Seinfeld, but also the
Yeah,
one
he
that
did
Legatron...
like a huge series on Back to the Future.
Have you seen the Columbo one, Rick?
I haven't.
Oh, hang on, let me link
He's,
it.
yeah, there's a bunch of Columbo ones recently.
Hey, Trixie, look over there!
Why?
Didn't you see it?
No.
Ah, never mind.
Would not have pictured Columbo as a fox, but it kind of works. And yeah, his style is very Dawn Blue.
You should care.
It's great.
People think of you.
She's right. I can turn my life around.
Sure you can.
You know what? I used to be a good cop. And yeah, I've had a few bad breaks. Possibly even a psychotic one that caused me to imagine a disappearing space car. But I'm a good man.
You know.
Yeah.
Happens.
And all I need to do to win Betty back is be the same good man I always was. And let the chips fall where they may.
All right. So, now what?
Now I wait. Wait for the moment to take down Kid Tannen, restore my good name, and win back the heart of Betty Lipinski.
Hold that thought. I bet that moment is just around the corner. Trixie?
Yeah?
I found Arthur. He's staying at the Majestic Arms.
That flea bag? He's too classy for that.
Yeah, well, anyway. You want to pop over there right now and talk to him about this evidence you got?
I can't take more than a 5-minute break. Get him to come here.
I'm not sure he'd find this place inviting.
Then I guess he might say we're stuck at an impasse.
Break a leg out there.
Thanks.
Okay, let's go up and talk to Arthur.
Hey, Doc. I
Graham
could use a
did it.
little help.
What's the problem?
Is Artie still here?
He's in the bathroom.
Hey, Artie, open up. You've got a gangster to bring down.
Is it time for me to meet this Sylvia?
No, it's time for you to meet Trixie.
Trixie says she's got something that might be able to send Kid up the river, but that you're the only one she trusts to check it out.
Me? What is she? Oh, I know what she's done. Clever.
Care to let us in on the secret?
Sorry, guys, but if Trixie's keeping it a secret, then so am I.
That's all well and good, Mr. McFly, but if you and Trixie are going to collaborate on this evidence, we'll need to arrange a rendezvous.
Well, Trixie's chained to Kid's speakeasy.
So we'll have to bring Arthur to Trixie.
No way am I getting anywhere near that place again. I don't know how you talked me into this.
Just stay back here in the shadows and don't come out until you see Trixie.
You're sure I'll be safe here?
Perfectly safe. We'd never make you take any unnecessary...
Sagan. Where's Kid?
Don't worry. Ew.
Legatron says something about his voice
Cabbage
feels weird.
crates. Must be for the soup.
About Artie's voice? Yeah, there's... He's kind of talking real slow and wispy.
Welcome back, sir.
What's it gonna take to get Trixie to squeal on Kid? Trixie?
Yeah?
Guess who's waiting in the alley to talk with you?
Artie?
The one and only. It wasn't easy to track him down. I had to...
Cover for me, cue ball. I'm taking a smoke break.
Atta girl.
But...
Hey, you!
Huh?
Yeah, jerk. I saw you making eyes at my Eunice.
Sorry, pal. I don't have time for a fight.
Why, you... I'll never get to Carnegie Hall at this rate. All right, fella, I think you're done for the night. Hey, where do you think you're going?
Me?
Yeah, you. What do you know about this?
Nothing. Ah!
Trixie?
Breaks over, cue ball.
Whatever you say, babe.
What was that?
Oh, Arthur's dead.
Yay!
You click on the lift, but you go up the stairs. Okay.
Strawberry jam.
Artie?
You missed a hell of a party, buddy.
Kid, what happened?
Oh, you're gonna love this. So, I'm hanging out in the club when all of a sudden I get an urge to drain the lizard, right? I come out into the alley, and who do I see? None other than that scrawny, subpoena-answering rat, Artie McFly. And get this, the little worm's whispering away all conquistadorial-like with my Trixie!
Oh, no.
Naturally, I pull out Kid Jr. and prepare to put a couple bullets in McFly's head, which causes Artie's nose to start bleeding because he's a big wuss. And then,
What?
Trixie literally gets down on the knees and begs me to let him live.
Huh?
Seriously, down on the knees, crying and begging for McFly's life.
So, what did you do?
What could I do? I fired 2 shots in the air and told Artie to take a hike.
Oh, that was merciful.
Hey,
Their
I got
their
plenty
hats
of
were
mercy.
clipping into each
Besides,
other
now
when
Trixie
Kid
owes
was
me
leaning
big
in.
time.
Yeah.
And Kid Tannen always collects on his debts. Always.
Oh, well, that tension was built up and relieved very quickly.
Yeah.
Do I really look like that? In gratitude for your continued service, J.J. Valenti. You know, a cigarette lighter shaped like a gun seems like a really bad idea. I guess that's Grandpa's nose blood. Emmett.
No, time for chit-chat. I've got a rocket car to recover.
Emmett! You get down from there before you hurt yourself!
Hurt myself? You're far too cautious, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, first time chat from Sam 88 miles per hour.
Cute.
Doc, retreat back to the flop house.
Hey, Doc, I could use a little help.
What's the problem?
The rendezvous was a bust, Doc. Tannen caught Artie and Trixie in the alley. Trixie begged for his life, but now she's acting weird.
You better talk to her before she does something rash.
Good news, Doc. Parker's ready to arrest Tannen, and it looks like I didn't go stag to the prom.
Wonderful. What about Miss Trotter?
I'm still working on her. Should we be worried about your younger self and Enda Strickland?
That is a peculiar wrinkle in the space-time continuum, but I'm sure nothing will come of it. I can't possibly imagine myself becoming attached to a woman like that.
Okay, I better get back to fixing history.
Be careful, Marty.
Legatron says new prediction: past Emma is gonna fall off the roof and get hurt, turning him off of science and causing the next timeline rift. And it will be involved. I think that's why Doc came back to 1931 in the first place, is that he was trying to, like, make the timeline perfect for himself. And part of that was his fling with Edna turned into a real romance.
Do you mind? I'm trying to have a good time here.
I think you'll want to see this.
Are you crazy? Bringing a stick of dynamite into my club?
That's just it, boss. It's all over the place. I think our speakeasy arsonist is getting ready to strike again.
What's it gonna take to get Trixie to squeal on Kid?
Guess who the speakeasy arsonist is now?
I'm guessing Trixie?
Trixie?
Almost certainly. Who else could it be at this point?
Guess she's a church song singer.
I talked to Kid.
Oh?
He told me about Artie.
Oh.
It was awesome of you to plead for his life.
And it was awesome of Kid to spare it. So you see why I gotta get rid of all the dirt I got on Kid. As long as he's loyal to me, I gotta stay loyal to him.
About Artie McFly.
What about him? Have you heard from him? Is he okay?
Oh, gosh, dang it.
Oh no, the bot took a spot.
Bot died.
Oh. Let me get that. Oh, again. There we go. To make her worry even more?
I think something bad might have happened to him.
What? You mean Kid went back on his promise?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh no! Oh, poor Artie! Poor sweet little Artie!
I know.
That rattlesnake kid! He can't get away with this!
You gonna turn over the evidence you got against him?
Am I ever? Just watch me! Wait a minute. What evidence do you have that Kid bumped Artie off?
It's just a hunch.
Keep your hunches for the racetrack. It ain't nice to get a girl all worked up over unsubstantiated rumors.
Break a leg out there.
Thanks.
See, I've been thinking about, like, translation and transliteration stuff recently, and it's just like, man, this stuff would be hard to translate sometimes. Because I'm thinking about Marty saying, hey, I didn't go stag to the prom, and it's just like, okay, there's like 4 different things he means by that sentence. And him being like, you know, oh, you break a leg, and she's like, thanks, and it's like, okay. without context, without.
You know, I've sometimes seen localization attempts where they think of other equivalent double entendres in other languages or just similar jokes or something. Some other kind of wordplay.
There was a Tumblr post I saw once about somebody who was who had like this oh, what's it called? Thought experiment. A thought experiment about if you took like song lyrics and presented them to people from very past cultures, like how would they be able to translate it? Like, if you had, like, a specific concept like a gun, that would be very easy to explain to them. But a lot of the culture that's surrounding guns, if you just vaguely allude to something, that's significantly harder to translate.
Yeah, it would be difficult, to say the least.
But on the other hand, sometimes songs are just, you know, completely baffling anyway. So one of their conclusions was that Bohemian Rhapsody would mean basically the same thing to somebody from ancient Babylon as it does to us today.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Or any Beck song.
So you say that, but I'm
guess
also
that's
thinking of
Grandpa's
songs that are
noseblood.
just like incredibly basic, and it's just like, yeah, no, the song lyrics are literally what they are.
Yeah,
the one
I
that
could
for
put
some reason
blood
is
on
popping
Artie's
into
pipe
my
and then
head is
Trixie would think,
rain
"Nah, that
makes
wouldn't fool her.
corn,
She knows she gave
corn
me that
makes
pipe."
whiskey, whiskey makes my baby, but feel a little frisky.
God. Peaches by the President of the United States of America. Peaches come from a can. They were put there by the man.
The secret rule, yeah, break a leg was certainly a popular phrase back then. Break a leg has been theater jargon for a long time.
Yeah, that's like goes back to Shakespeare, doesn't it? Or something like that?
It's at least the 1800s.
Yeah.
Testing,
Miller, how's this
testing.
corn song go again?
Sibilance.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, quit playing with my
He just
equipment.
appeared down here even though
Sorry.
he's up on the roof. Okay.
Can teleport.
Very jank. Pamphlets.
Donate to the Clock Tower Fund. What's wrong with the clock tower? It's not broken, is it?
Not in the slightest.
Whew.
I'm
It's just
looking at the lyrics
painfully
on this. Rain
drab.
is a good thing
I'm
song.
raising funds to commission a sculptor to place a couple of handsome ornamental statues on either side of the clock face. Something to inspire the citizens to do their civic duty.
Something like lions?
Or gargoyles. You can't beat a good gargoyle.
Yeah, I'm trying to look at the etymology of this thing, and it's not actually that old. It seems to, at best, be 1920s or 1930s that break a leg was entered into English, because it actually started as a German thing.
Well, that's interesting. Although, when you're tracing etymologies, you're looking for, like, the first written record. And usually it's part of spoken dialogues, like, at least a decade or two before that.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Legotron says loving this top tier nerd discussion. What's gonna happen
sure
when
what
you get
that'll
an
do.
English major and a computer science major in the same room? Is they're gonna talk about the technicalities of using the correct words for things?
That and like we're playing a Back to the Future game. Nerding is inescapable at this point.
Oh yeah.
Second. Maybe I should ask Dr. Hill.
I love that, Jonas, you have to look up the Rain is a Good Thing song.
I've never heard this one
And I'm just
before.
like, what, you didn't have your parents play that song every fucking 30 minutes at every car ride for the first 15 years of your life?
Oh, God.
That wasn't something everybody did?
I'm
Hey,
sorry.
Doc, I could use a little help.
What's the problem?
My parents each have very singular tastes in music.
The rendezvous was a bust, Doc. Tana caught Artie and Trixie in the
Yes,
she's acting weird.
You better talk.
Yeah, I did that. Okay.
Okay,
No.
No
I better get
information.
back to fixing history.
Be careful, Marty.
No, my parents like stuff like Joan Baez and, you know, Puffy St. Marie and Miles Davis, Lionel Richie and such.
Yeah, my mother was all country music and my father was all like AC/DC.
Nice.
And, well, dad rock.
You know the soundtrack that Peter Quill listens to? That's close to what my parents were into. There was definitely some overlap
I think
there.
I'll hold on to these lyrics for posterity. Not sure what that'll do.
Ooh, gosh, yeah, no,
Grandpa
Flo, I
Artie's
don't
pipe.
know
You know,
if I
can
could
barely
survive
remember
for
Grandpa
them.
from when I was a kid, but this smells like him. Heavy.
If one of my parents only listened to Christian music, that'd be an oof.
Oof. Big oof there.
Phoenixia is rating with a party of 2.
Hi, welcome on in. Grab a seat, we're playing Back to the Future the game.
Cool.
Seven.
Convince Parker to do his duty, but we already did that one.
Just have a nice little chill stream.
Yeah, we need Trixie to betray Tana now.
Not sure what that'll do.
No.
No, Legatron. Legatron is saying, you know, if this game came out today, there would be an overpriced collector's edition that had a working replica of that golden lighter gun. No. That's if the game came out in like 2013, 2015. If this game came out today, you would not have a working replica of the gun. You would have an NFT of that gun.
Yeah. Or a Fortnite download.
Oh god, yeah, you would get Fortnite skins of Marty and Doc Brown. Neutron says, how has Back to the Future not already been in Fortnite?
Edna!
What?
I don't know. Maybe Michael J. Fox is just very controlling of his image.
What's going on with you and Emmett? The last time I saw you, you seemed to be kinda interested in him.
That was before I belatedly realized that his agreement to host my Stay Sober Society was a clever ruse to ferry barrels of hooch to his so-called laboratory.
Sorry about that.
Now his very presence fills me with an irrepressible urge to pick at his philosophical and intellectual foundations with every tool in my vocabulary.
So you're not dating?
Dating? The mere thought of romantic involvement with that undisciplined techno-anarchist is preposterous.
Good. What's Kid Tannen been up to for the last 2 months?
Didn't you hear? It was in all the papers.
I've been, traveling.
Well, the feds were all set to arrest Tannen on tax evasion charges. Seems they'd gotten Tannen's books from his accountant.
I heard something about that, yeah.
Well, the accountant disappeared, unsurprisingly. But the feds still thought they had a case. After all, they still had the books, right?
Right.
Wrong. The day before the trial, the books up and vanished right out of the court's evidence locker.
No.
Lots of fingers were pointed, but honestly, the whole town's so corrupt that it could have been anyone. Court clerks, cops, janitors.
So Kid's walking around free?
Free, clear, and laughing it up in his new speakeasy. The feds want to bring a case up against him, but without those books, they've got nothing.
Tannen is Capone? Yeah, they're doing something very similar.
You'll be happy to know that your lyrics have pushed Danny Parker back on the straight and narrow.
Well, hallelujah! One poor soul saved from the fiery pit.
Whatever happened with that speakeasy arsonist?
I was about to ask you the same question.
Me?
Don't play coy with me. I may not have any journalistically acceptable proof, but I know you had a hand in Carl Sagan's daring escape from the authorities.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that
Sagan was innocent?
I used to,
Guess
but after he
Carl
escaped,
Sagan.
2 more speakeasies were torched in Colfax and Georgetown.
That's just a coincidence.
Billions and
Coincidence?
billions
Or
of
is
cops
our
shot at
friend
me as I
Carl a
ran
serial
away.
arsonist?
Wow, it's a perfect impression.
I'm pretty sure that
There
Carl Sagan
are
didn't start those
numerous
fires.
federal
We'll see.
agents
One of the
chasing
reasons
after
I'm camped
me.
out so close to Tannen's new speakeasy is it gives me the chance to catch the arsonist in the act. It'd make a great story for my column.
What have you got against dogs, anyway?
They're smelly, rude, completely unable to take care of themselves, and frankly, they're not very bright. If I had my druthers, dogs would be banned from public places.
Harsh.
It's a harsh world, Mr. Crockett.
You wouldn't happen to know anything about Trixie Trotter, would you?
Kid Tannen's latest conquest? Well, she claims to be a lounge singer from Seattle, but my sources in Washington have never heard of her. I mean, honestly, Trixie Trotter, what kind of name is that?
It's the name of a whore!
See ya.
Keep fighting the good fight.
Excuse us while we take care of the bird. I am sorry for my recent comments, and I'd like to apologize to anyone I may have offended or upset.
Are you sure that's safe?
Of course it's not safe. That soup kitchen he's climbing is owned by gangsters.
Stop being such chickens. See? Safe as houses.
Don't blame me if you end up dead. Oh, that man is so infuriating.
I feel like I'm
Is-
missing an inventory item that I need.
There's definitely...
Welcome back,
I don't know
sir.
if it's something wrong with me or something wrong with society that
What's
I
it gonna
see a lady
take to
being
get
like,
Trixie to
oh, that
feel
man
her
is
kid?"
infuriating, and my mind goes, they're gonna end up together.
Hey, what?
Oh, I know.
Do you know what happened to Trixie out there? She seems pretty freaked out.
You talk weird, you know that? But no, I don't know nothing about Trixie's emotional state. Kid doesn't pay me nearly enough to pour drinks and babysit his crazy girlfriends.
So everyone in the Wall of Fame are enemies of Kid Tannen that have coincidentally been killed?
Enemies, rivals, guys who looked at Trixie the wrong way. Yeah.
Sean says, I think that's the sitcoms talking. Yeah.
Who are you working on now?
Boris Karloff.
What do you think?
Not bad. Talk to you later.
Hey, look, a paying customer.
The shrew didn't burrow deep enough. Checkerboard Charlie, removed from the board. I guess someone jumped him.
Oh!
Looks like
Okay.
someone's about to be added to Tannen's Wall of Fame. Poor bastard. I always wanted to be famous.
Why does that caricature look like Scott Pilgrim with a mustache?
Trixie?
Yeah?
About Artie McFly.
What about him? Have you heard from him? Is he okay?
I think something bad might have happened to him.
You think?
Yeah.
And you think Kid did it, so you think I'd better hand over what I got on him.
Yeah.
Well, I think you'd better come back when you got something a little more solid.
Hey, it looks like they've put a new picture on the Wall of Fame.
Oh, jeez, Kid. Who'd you bump off this time? Who's that supposed to be? Mickey Rooney?
I don't think so. Break a leg out there.
Thanks.
You think you could draw a picture of this guy?
Sure. Hey, that looks like that Artie McFly think.
I never noticed that before. Hey, can you give him a hat like Artie wears?
Voila!
Nice job.
Now go tell them chumps at the New Yorker.
Sorry about this, Dad. Trixie?
Yeah?
I don't know how to tell you this, but I think you should check out the Wall of Fame.
Why? What is it? Artie! I don't believe it! We had a deal! Artie was supposed to be safe!
I don't know what to say.
Well, I do. Felony tax evasion.
What?
Before he died, Artie was teaching me about all sorts of stuff. Literature, history, accounting. And I made a big discovery while I was copying all of Kid's books. This establishment ain't entirely on the up and up.
Really?
Oh, I knew about all the gangster stuff. That kind of thing you expect from tough guys like Kid. But when I found out he ain't been paying taxes on his speakeasy profits, well, cheating Uncle Sam is one step over the line. Once I turn this over to the police, they'll throw the book at him. This book! Hey, copper! What happened to my louse of an ex-boyfriend?
I don't know.
Rats. I told the chief we need a team of bloodhounds like they got over in Placerville. Yeah, but in the meantime... All right, everyone, party's over. Everyone out of the speakeasy.
Speakeasy? You're mistaken, officer. This is an ice cream parlor.
Nice try, you. Out!
Crockett. Would the Valenti mob be willing to help, defuse this little situation?
I don't know. The Valenti mob doesn't like being associated with losers.
Hey, we ain't begging here. Kid just thought JJ might like a piece of the action, especially now that he's just caught the speakeasy arsonist.
Wait, you mean Doc?
Doc? You ain't with the Valenti gang at all, are you? What do you know about the arsonist?
Come on, you. Off to the station house.
Kid's gonna get you, rat. He's gonna get all of you.
Yeah. Well, that's that. Thanks to Miss Trotter's evidence, the entire Hill Valley police force is out looking for Kid and his goons.
You don't understand. We've got to find him now. He's captured a friend of mine.
Who?
Never mind.
Don't worry. We've got the entire town square sealed off. If Tannen's within a mile of here, we'll find him eventually.
Oh my
I don't
gosh,
think we
a
have
whole
time for it
mile.
eventually.
Oh look, it's Einstein. But it's also midnight.
Oh, so it is. Okay.
It's midnight night.
What are you doing?
No.
Stop that. Okay.
Yeah, I guess it just automatically saves.
Isn't that convenient? We're down to the next one. Just next time for more things. And in the meantime, we're going to do a little raid. Give Corgi Kim all our best. And we will catch you next time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good night, everybody.
Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.